Hello students, this is Professor Sagar Birje and I welcome you all for the online class of Analog and Digital Electronics. So in this class, we will be discussing on converting the expression in standard sum of product or product of sum forms. So this video is in continuation with the previous uh, video where we discussed about the sum of product and product of sum forms. So here we are going to see the necessary steps that are required to convert a given sum of product form expression to a standard sum of product form expression. So the following are the steps that are required in order to convert a sum of product form to a standard sum of product form. This also will understand with an example. So the first step in the conversion process is find the missing literal in each product term if any. So you will be having a Boolean expression where there are some literal terms missing. So we have to identify those missing literals in each of the product term that are present in the Boolean expression. Step 2 tells that and each product term having missing literals with the terms formed by ORing the literals and its complement. So we have to AND the product term having missing literals and with the terms formed by ORing the literals and its complement. In step 3, we are going to expand the terms by applying distributive law and then reorder the literals in the product terms. This we'll see with an example. And in step 4, we are going to reduce the expression by omitting the repeated product terms if any, because if you look into the Boolean algebra theorem, a plus a is going to be a only. So if there are any repeated product terms present in the expression, we are going to reduce this expression by omitting those repeated product terms. Based on the law, a plus a is equal to a. So let us take an example and try to understand how do we convert the standard sum of product to a standard sum of product form. So we have an example where we convert the given expression in a standard SOP form. So we have an expression here with three variables, that is f of a comma b comma c. A, b, c are the three variables, and this Boolean expression which is in a sum of product form, you can see there are three product terms with two literals a c, a b and b c. So these are the three product term and this expression is in a SOP form, that is a sum of product form. So we have, this is not in a standard sum of product term. Why? Because there is a literal missing. If we say the Boolean function should contain three literals in a product term, then we can see in the first product term there are some literals missing. So the first step in converting a given sum of product expression to a standard sum of product expression form is, first we need to find the missing literals in each product term. So that is the step 1, that is the first step, that is we have to find the missing literals. Now if you take this example, we have this product term AC, AB and BC. In the first product term you can see there is a literal B which is missing out. So in this first product term, what we can see, the product, the literal that is missing out is B. So we need to add B to it. In the second product term, that is AB, you can find the literal C is missing. And in the third product term, that is BC, you can find the literal A is missing. So first thing is we need to identify the literals that are missing in each product term of the given expression. Now in step 2, we have to AND the product terms with the missing literal plus its complement. Okay, along with the missing literal, what we have in the first, we have the literal B missing. We have to AND the product term. The product term is AC. We have to AND it with the missing literal terms with the missing literal as well as the complement of it. So here it will be B plus B bar. In this case it will be C plus C bar, and in this case it will be A plus A bar. So we have to AND. So BC will be multiplied with the sum term, that is A plus A bar. So if you look into this expression, what we have, AC is the product term which is present. The missing literals is B here. So AC, AB and BC are the original product terms. The missing literal plus its complement, we are going to multiply it with. So we have B plus B bar. B is the missing literal and its complement is B bar. So in the second product term AB, C is the literal which is missing out, okay, and its complement is C bar. So we are adding C plus C bar. In the third product term BC, the literal A is missing out, so we are using A plus A bar. So A plus A bar is the complement of that. So this is the second step. So kindly understand, first is identify the missing literals in the given product term, and then AND the product term with the missing literal plus its complement. Fine. So in step 3, expand the terms and reorder the literals. So what is that we are going to do? We are going to expand the terms and then reorder the literals. So what is that we are going to do? How we are going to expand? So we are going to multiply this product term AC with the first literal that is missing, that is B. So it will be AC B. So A, C and B. Okay. Then it will be plus, it will be AC will be multiplied with its complement. So it will be A, C and you have B bar. Understand? So we are going to expand it and then we are going to reorder this term. Similarly, the next term, what we are going to have, AB is the product term. We are going to multiply it with C. It is AB, C, AB, C plus AB is multiplied with its complement, that is A, B, C bar. Okay, and then plus we are going to have the third product term BC. So BC is multiplied with A, so it will becomes BCA plus BC into A bar. So these are the terms that we come across when we expand the given expression. So AC is multiplied with B, AC is multiplied with B bar. We get the terms ACB plus AC B bar. AB is multiplied with C, AB is multiplied with C bar. ABC plus ABC bar. The third product term BC is multiplied with A and BC is multiplied with A bar. So BCA plus BCA bar. Understood? Now, so as we have expanded this term, we get these 6 product terms coming out of it. First one is ACB, ACB bar, ABC, ABC bar, BCA, BCA bar. Now we reorder this term. We are going to reorder this term. So reordering means what? We are going to rearrange the term. Instead of ACB, we are going to make it as ABC. So ABC, this is A, B bar C. So this becomes as A, B bar C. This becomes it as ABC. This will be as it is ABC. It's in a correct order. Here it becomes ABC bar. Okay. Here BCA becomes ABC. We have reordered it. Okay. And here BCA bar becomes A bar BC. Okay. So this is how the third step is going to be towards converting a SOP into a standard sum of product form. Okay. Hope you have understood this third step. Now coming to the fourth step, we are going to omit the repeated product terms. Okay. Now the terms which are repeated, that is ABC is again repeated here, is again repeated here. So we are going to omit it. How? That is A into A is going to be what? A. So with this concept, we are going to omit it. So we are going to keep only one product term here. So we have kept it as ABC. Second term, if you look out A, B bar C, there is no other similar product term available. So we are going to keep A, B bar C as it is. Okay, this becomes our second product term available. Now here you see in this ABC, AB bar C, ABC, ABC. These are the two product terms which are going to be repeated, as I said. Okay, so after removal of these repeated terms, what we get is ABC plus AB bar C plus A BC bar plus A bar BC. So this expression what we have obtained after removing the repeated product terms from the expression, reordered expression, is nothing but your standard sum of product form. Is nothing but your standard sum of product form. Getting? So these are the steps what we are going to use in converting a given SOP into a standard SOP form. Let us see first. If you look at an example, convert the given expression in a standard sum of product form. Whatever expression is given, it's not in a standard form, it's in a sum of product form, but it is not a standard because there are some literals which are missing. So first step will be to find out the missing literals in each product term. So here you find there are 3 product terms, and in each product term either of one literal is missing. In the first product term B was missing, second product term C was missing, and the third product term A was missing. So once we have identified those terms which are missing, now the second step will be to AND the product term with the missing literal plus its complement. So we have to AND the product terms with the missing literal plus its complement. So we have done that. As we know that B was the literal which was missing in the first product term, it is B plus B bar. In the second product term, C was missing, we have added C plus C bar, and in the third product term A was missing, it is A plus A bar. So the missing literals and its complement are being multiplied, and then we are going to what we can say, reorder the expression. Okay, once we have this, we are going to multiply it. So once we are going to multiply the product term AC with B, so we have ACB plus ACB bar. Similarly ABC plus ABC bar. Third term it is BCA plus BC A bar. Okay, so these are the expanded terms what we got. Here we have these expanded terms. Now we are going to just reorder it because they are not in a proper order. We are going to reorder it. Just ACB becomes ABC, ACB bar becomes AB bar C, ABC remains as it is, ABC bar also remains as it is, BCA becomes ABC plus BCA bar becomes A bar BC. Now the step 4 is to omit the repeated product terms. Now the repeated product terms are nothing but ABC, that is what we find. Now once we have omitted this repeated product term, the final Boolean expression that comes out, okay, the final Boolean expression that comes out is a standard sum of product form expression, that is ABC plus AB bar C plus ABC bar plus A bar BC. Hope you have understood the first conversion of converting a SOP to a standard SOP form. Okay, the next step that you are going to see is the steps to convert the product of sum to the standard product of sum form. So what are the steps that we are going to start? Step 1 is find the missing literal in each sum term if any. So as it is a product of sum form, we are going to have a sum term, not a product term. Okay, now in step 2 you can find that we have to OR each term, each sum term, okay, having missing literals with terms formed by ANDing the literals and its complement. So whatever missing literals that we have to OR each sum term by forming an by ANDing the literals with its complement. Step 3 talks about expanding the terms by applying the distributive law, and then we are going to reorder the literals in the sum term so they are represented in a proper order. Step 4 talks about reducing the expression by once again omitting the repeated sum terms if any, because again as the Boolean law says, A into A is going to be A. Okay, so these are the 4 steps that are basically followed uh, to convert a product of sum to a standard product of sum form. Now let us take an example to understand how do we convert a given product of sum form to a standard product of sum form. So we have an expression with 3 literals ABC. The first sum term we have is A plus B. The second sum term what we have is B plus C bar, and the third sum term in the given product of sum form is A plus C. So the solution is going to be like this. So in the first step what we are going to do, as usual, find the missing literals in each sum term. So in the first sum term A plus B, which is the literal that is missing here, in this first term C is the missing literal. In the second sum term B plus C bar, which is the term that is missing, that is A. And in the third sum term, that is A plus C, what is missing is B. So we have these 3 literal missing in each of the sum term, that is A plus B, C is missing, B plus C bar, A is missing, and A plus C, B is missing. So the first step will be is to finding out the missing literals in each sum term. Then step 2 talks about ORing the sum term with the missing literal with its complement. So we are going to OR the sum terms, okay, with the missing literals along with its complement. So here you can find A plus B, B plus C bar, and A plus C are the 3 sum terms, original sum terms in a given expression. For that we are going to add a missing literal with its complement, that is C into C bar A into A bar and B into B bar. These are the missing literals and their complements. Okay, obviously the step 3 will be what? Step 3 will be expanding the terms and then reordering the literals. So once we expand, what is that we are going to get? A plus B plus C. A plus B, when it is multiplied with C, it is A plus B plus C bar. In the second sum term, we are going to, there is a missing term, that is A and A bar. So it will be B plus C bar plus A, B plus C bar plus A bar. And the third sum term, A plus C, where B is missing, where A plus C plus B, A plus C plus B bar. So we are expanding these terms. So it will be A plus B, okay, A plus B plus C, this is the first one, and then A plus B plus C bar, that is into, you are going to have into, you are going to have A plus B plus, sorry, B plus C bar. Similarly, we are going to have this B plus C bar, that is going to be multiplied B plus C plus A, B plus C bar plus A bar. Okay, so this is how we are going to expand the terms. Okay, this is how we are going to expand the terms. Now, what is that we are going to do? Just we are going to reorder the terms as they are not in a proper order. Here you can see A plus B plus C is in proper order, A plus B plus C bar is in proper order, but here the third sum term what we have, A plus C bar plus A, is not in a proper order, so we are going to make it as A plus B plus C bar. Similarly, the fourth sum term, B plus C bar plus A bar, we are going to have it as A bar plus B plus C bar. The fifth sum term, A plus C plus B, okay, we can make it as A plus B plus C. Okay, I can make it as, instead of C, okay, I can write it as A plus, okay, A plus B plus C, okay, instead of writing this. So A plus B plus C and then A plus B bar plus C. Fine. So this is how we are going to reorder the given expression once we have expanded it. Hope you have understood it. These steps are similar to what we have done and understood for your sum of product form expression. Fine. Next is again omitting the repeated sum terms. Here we can see A plus B plus C, A plus B C bar, and A plus B C bar, and A plus B plus C. So whatever blue color boxes the literals or the sum terms are represented, these are all the repeated sum terms where we can omit them. Okay, so instead of having 2A plus B plus C bar and 2A plus B plus C, we can have one of them. So here we have A plus B plus C, because again, as I said, A into A is going to be A. Okay, so here A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C bar, A bar plus B plus C bar, and A plus B C. So A plus B bar plus C. So these are the final expression or some terms that are going to be in your standard. Now this is the expression what we have got. We call it as a standard product of sum form expression, which was not the earlier case. So once again we just go back to the steps to understand what we have done in this given example. So you will be given an expression which is not in the standard product of sum form. Why? Because in the sum terms that are present in the given expression, there will be some literals missing. Okay, so here as we have three literals A, B, C, in either of the sum term you can find there is one missing literal. So the first step will be to find out the missing literals in each sum term. So we have identified that in the first sum term C is missing. In the second sum term, A is missing, and in the third sum term, B is missing. So step 2 will be ORing the sum terms with the missing literals along with its complement. Okay, so the original sum terms remains as it is. We have the missing literals along with its complement. So once we uh, rearrange the terms, okay, expand the terms, we get A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C bar, B plus C bar plus A, B plus C bar plus A bar, and so on. So step 3, as we all know, we are going to expand the terms and reorder the results. Once we have expanded the term, we have the expression, following expression, that is coming out. But this expression is not in a proper order. So the literals are scattered and not in order. So we are going to reorder the terms. So once we reorder the terms, we find these expressions coming out. Okay, some term expression coming out. Fine. Now what you can see is, after this, what we are going to do, we are going to omit the repeated sum terms. Once we have identified the repeated sum terms that are present in the expression, we are going to omit it. One of the term will be omitted. So here we have 2a plus b plus c, and we have 2a plus b plus c bar terms coming in the expression, and we have only single term a bar plus b plus c bar. So these four terms which are there will be omitted, and only one copy of it is kept in the expression. So a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c bar, and a bar plus b plus c bar. So and a plus b bar plus c. So this is how we get a standard product of sum term expression, okay, from a product of sum expression which was not in a standard form. So hope students, you have understood the conversion process which is used in converting a given sum of product form to a standard sum of product form, and a given product of sum form to a standard product of sum form. Okay, so fine. Now this is uh, another example that I have used in order to explain the how to convert a given expression in a standard product of sum form. So just you can find that it is a into a plus b plus c. It is the expression that has been given. Yes, now you can follow the steps in identifying the literals which is missing, then ORing the sum terms with the missing literals with its complement. Then step 3 talks about expanding the terms and reordering the literals. And finally, we are going to omit the repeated sum terms, and then we are going to get a final expression out of it. Getting? So this is just another example to make you understand how we convert a given product of sum expression into a standard product of sum expression form. Okay, hope you have understood the concept that I have explained in this video. For any doubts and clarification, you can kindly contact me so that we can clear your doubts. So thank you students. In the next class, we are going to study and understand about K-map minimization. So in till today, whatever concept we have studied is all about your switching functions. We started with Boolean algebra, then we started about what is literal, what do you mean by the mean term and max term. We have understood about the minimum, mean term and max term form. Then we also discussed about the sum of product and product of sum form, and later on we discussed about what do you mean by a standard sum of product form and the standard product of sum form. And also we have discussed in today's class of converting a given sum of product or a product of sum form into a standard sum of product and product of sum form. Thank you students for watching this video.